Today, at the 72nd Nagasaki Peace Ceremony, I reverently express my sincere condolences to the souls of the great number of atomic bomb victims. I also extend my deepest sympathy to those still suffering from the after effects of the atomic bomb, even today. 72 years have passed since that day when a single atomic bomb dropped here in Nagasaki deprived several tens of thousands of people, said to number 70,000, of their precious lives in an instant. Even those who escaped death suffered intolerable hardship in the days to come. And people saw their dreams and hopes for their future crushed mercilessly. Despite the havoc wrought upon them by the atomic bomb, people in Nagasaki rose from the ashes and made relentless efforts to restore and develop Nagasaki into a beautiful international city of culture. The disastrous experience that took place in Nagasaki must never be repeated. As the only country in the world to have suffered wartime atomic bombings, Japan has a duty to steadily carry out measures to make progress towards realizing a world free of nuclear weapons. It is the responsibility of us who live in the present to keep making efforts continuously towards that end. In order to realize a world free of nuclear weapons in a true sense, all states, including those possessing nuclear weapons, must be involved in the effort. Japan is determined to lead the international community by calling for cooperation from both nuclear-armed states and non-nuclear armed states, while firmly upholding the three non-nuclear principles. For that purpose, the memory of the horrors of that nuclear devastation should be turned into a shared memory that is inherited by all mankind, transcending generations and national boundaries. Last year, former U.S. President Mr. Obama became the first sitting U.S. president to visit Hiroshima. He recognized the realities of atomic bombing and made a strong call for nuclear-armed states to find the courage to pursue a world without nuclear weapons. Efforts have been made to have foreign visitors, including those from nuclear-armed states, to Nagasaki and Hiroshima, become acquainted with the realities of atomic bombings and be reminded of the preciousness of peace. The new generation of storytellers are succeeding the atomic bomb survivors to pass down their experience of the atomic bombing. The Japanese government will continue to firmly support such efforts. And in keeping with the serious debate over nuclear disarmament at the international conference held in Nagasaki in December last year, Japan intends to make an active contribution towards making the NPT review conference in 2020 a significant one, marking the 50th anniversary of the Treaty of the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, NPT. Japan has enhanced its comprehensive relief measures covering health and medical services and welfare for atomic bomb survivors. We will steadily promote relief measures by standing close by with the atomic bomb survivors. We are working in particular to conduct screenings for recognizing atomic bomb diseases as quickly as we can so that we can convey the results as soon as possible. In the city of Nagasaki, a place of endless prayer for eternal peace, I pledge once again that Japan will spare no efforts in working towards the abolition of nuclear weapons and realization of eternal world peace, I wish to conclude with my heartfelt prayers for the repose of the souls of those who fell victims to the atomic bombing, and to pray sincerely for the inner peace of the bereaved families, the atomic bomb survivors, all the participants today, and the people of Nagasaki City. Shinzo Abe, Prime Minister of Japan, August 9th, 2017.
Ms. Izumi Nakamitsu, the United Nations Under Secretary General and the High Representative for Disarmament Affairs. I am honored to join you in commemorating the victims of the nuclear bombings of Nagasaki and paying respect to the hibakusha and their families. Just outside the halls of the United Nations General Assembly stands the charred and damaged statue of Saint Agnes found in the ruins of Urakami Cathedral in Nagasaki in 1945. It serves as a permanent reminder of the horror and devastation of nuclear weapons. Nagasaki, a city open to foreign trade for centuries and serving as a meeting ground for reformers and leaders to forge a better future for Japan, occupies a special place in the history of the country. Today, I pay tribute to the special contribution that hibakusha from Nagasaki and Hiroshima have made to forging a better and safer future for our world. Paths to a world free of nuclear weapons have faced many challenges in recent years. A 20-year stalemate in multilateral disarmament negotiations, the expensive modernization of nuclear arsenals, and growing differences among countries about how to achieve the abolition of nuclear weapons. I hope that the adoption in July of the Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons will give renewed momentum to achieve our shared goal. I commend the people of Nagasaki and Hiroshima, led by the hibakusha, in educating the international community about the devastating humanitarian consequences of nuclear weapons. And I appeal to all governments to follow your example and intensify their efforts to achieve a world free of nuclear weapons. The United Nations stands ready to continue working with you to honor the victims of the atomic bombing of Nagasaki and to achieve a safer, better, and more prosperous world for all. August 9, 2017, the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres.
Mr. Hodo Nakamura, the Governor